This is one of the major differences between primates and other mammals. It helps baboons to know who ranks where in the troop and how they should be treated. Some individuals keep the others in check, like the troop's oldest female. This low-ranked young mother is her size, but at the bottom of the chain of command. And her superior is keen to remind her. With aggression like this being commonplace, the young mother is constantly on edge. But there are ways for her to gain friends in high places. This older, high-ranking mother has a baby who is a similar age to her own. And the low-ranking mother is happy to do some babysitting to get into her good graces. The young ones are quite content to have playmates. Baby baboons have pink faces and black fur until 6 months old, at which time they are generally weaned. But for some, the burden of motherhood is harder to throw off. This juvenile male is still begging for milk at almost a year old. Maybe it's time for him to grow up. The alpha male is not always a hardened dictator. He spends some quality time with his offspring, who seem to want to be just like him. And he reveals a softer side in the company of his youngest. For the infant, there is no safer place to be. Even if Dad's affection can feel overwhelming. But there is a male in the troop the youngsters know not to interfere with. A big, aggressive male that even the alpha keeps his distance from. There is an underlying tension between them. A reminder that an alpha male baboon can never get too comfortable. Violence can erupt in a moment. The big male is too harsh in disciplining one of the alpha male's young ones. This time, a verbal warning is enough. Although he doesn't know it yet, for the alpha male, internal troop politics is not the only thing he has to worry about. splinter troop has arrived in the middle of Bambalela territory. Well aware that this is where to find one of their favorite foods, the edible roots of an otherwise thorny ground cover plant. It's far better fodder than they can find on the valley's rocky slopes. As with many foods, the youngsters learn how to harvest the roots from their parents. But they are playing a dangerous game, stealing from the Bambalela's larder. A dead tree forms a perfect lookout point, and the alpha male keeps a keen eye out for the Bambalela troop. Some of the valley's dangers are not so easily seen, as the vervet monkeys are finding out. There is a cold-blooded hunter lurking in the grass. Warning calls let everyone know that there is danger about. Young African rock python has found its way into the monkey's home.